Good morning. So it is Good Monday, though we usually don't call it that. It's the Easter week Monday. And I just want to read this portion to you, Matthew 21, 42 and on. Jesus said to them, "Did you never read in the scriptures, the stone which the builders rejected, the same is become the head of the corner. This is the Lord's doing, and it is marvelous in our eyes. Therefore say I unto you, the kingdom of God shall be taken from you, and given to a nation bringing forth the fruits thereof. And whosoever shall fall on this stone shall be broken, but on whomsoever it shall fall, it will grind him to powder." And when the chief priests and Pharisees had heard these parables, they perceived that he spoke of them. So this is Jesus talking, and he's basically in an argument with these people, and he is saying to them that I am who who you heard me to be. And he cleansed the temple this day, and they are pretty mad at him. And here we see that other narrative that we talked about yesterday in service. This is where Jesus, who is the rejected cornerstone, now becomes the head of the building. He becomes the defining stone in the building. This is Psalm 118, verse 22. This is what God is saying about him. So this is what will doubtless actually happen, regardless of what the leaders of the people, leaders of the nation want. How could it be any other way if God says this is so? So when we speak about joining the narrative of God, when we decide joining the narrative of God, then God actually makes Jesus the definition, because this is what he did. He made Jesus the definition of the entire kingdom, of the entire world to come, most especially he made Jesus the definition of our lives. And this is what the cornerstone is. The head of the corner means that the stone to which the whole building is adjusted. And he is the definition for the kingdom, the work of God, the world to come, heaven, us, our lives. This is so important. We are not excited of Jesus because it is expected of us by God to be excited about Jesus. So we dutifully are excited about Jesus. That's not the point. It is not that we are excited about Jesus because it is the Christian thing to do, of course. But instead, we are excited about him because he is the defining. He is the definition. He is the defining one. He's the definition of our lives. So of course we're excited about him. Any healing, any helpful correction, any encouragement, any true hope, any growth in our lives, it all comes from that amazing cornerstone who he is. This is not a small thing, because we see people adjust their lives to many things. They make their pride the cornerstone of their lives, and what that results in is going to be a skewed life, because pride is not straight, it is not true, it is crooked, so their lives will be crooked. People make their wealth the cornerstone, and it will result in a shallow life. They make their hatred their cornerstone, and it will make their life a very narrow life. But then you take Jesus, and when he defines our life, then our lives become supernatural lives, and it will be a life where we fall on him, and thus we are broken, and yet in that brokenness we find wholeness and health, and a health entirely not our own, because it's supernatural. So God bless your day with that thought, and God bless your prayers and meditation, and just give you an amazing Easter week.